Yo, welcome to the GreenBox podcast.
Hey, y'all, it's a literal 5 people in this bitch, and he's
It's
screaming
three
to the
other
top
people.
of his
It's
lungs.
3 other people behind the camera. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
This nigga just
I
got
think-
me upset.
I think they can
Shout out
do
to
math. I
Jada
said
Kiss.
2, and I said it's 2 right here, and I said it's 5 people. I think the people.
Shout out to
count.
Jada Kiss, nigga. No, they were gonna think it was 5 extra people. You know what
How?
I'm saying? We just took 2-3 weeks off. Technical difficulties. Paul had a baby.
What?
It was a good
What?
break. We just had to recharge. We had to recharge. Before the camera came on, Paul was goddamn shitting on Serena Williams' legacy.
I wasn't shitting
So
on
I'm gonna let
Serena
him do
Williams'
that.
legacy.
Go ahead, Paul.
I was just saying I don't really care that she retired.
Yeah,
like
and
I
you
just
said
don't
she
care.
fucked up for marrying a white man too, right?
You literally just threw that out there. Beyonce of sports, is she? How?
Paul, how is she the Beyonce of sports?
She
If you had to describe the Beyonce of sports, it wouldn't be the black girl that dominates. You serious?
you can
You need to explain why she Beyonce.
You if a 10-year-old if you can ask a random 10-year-old girl who Serena Williams is and she
Are
actually
you
know.
fucking stupid?
I'm saying, do you think a random
Yes,
10-year-old
nigga,
girl
you can
knows
walk
who
up to a
Serena Williams?
10-year-old. Paul, how old do you think? Do you think 10-year-olds live in a bubble, nigga?
I don't. On God, 10-year-old girls
Nigga,
don't know who
if you're
Serena
10
Williams
years
is.
old, you know who Serena Williams is.
Are you outside?
Bro, Paul, you're crazy, bro.
I be outside in real life.
Man,
like,
bro, you're crazy
no,
as fuck.
people-
You be outside around 10-year-olds? What the fuck are you
no,
talking about?
nigga.
Or
First
am
of
I
all,
outside? Where would I be?
first of all, I used to be a football coach and work camps.
Yeah, like what the fuck is he talking about,
Who?
nigga? Of course
I don't know who that person is.
Because you're not cultured. Exactly. Don't do that, bro. Don't do. This is what I'm talking about.
Why y'all
bro.
acting like media consumption
No.
hasn't changed?
No. You're acting like the way you consume shit is how the world does.
I'm saying
it.
media.
That's not normal. nigga.
I'm saying media consumption has changed a lot.
listen to what
The
I'm
average
saying, bro.
10-year-old girl do
It
not
is
know
not
who
a normal
Serena
thing
Williams
to
is.
be
On God,
fucking
they don't.
flipping the TV, see tennis, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna watch the full tennis match. It's one thing to be flipping TV, see Serena Williams, know Serena Williams' name, and be like, damn, she fucking this girl up, and then flip the channel again.
How do you know she's fucking her up if you haven't watched the
You can tell by
match?
the score. You can tell by the announcers. You don't
You
think I
know
understand
how-
what love
you know
means?
how the
I don't
score
understand
is?
what love means.
So,
I've never been to a tennis court in my whole life. I don't understand the scoring of tennis.
nigga,
You can look at the
Hi-
score. You can listen to the announcers. You know who Serena Williams is. Continued dominance deserves respect. Stop being a hater, bro.
who's ever said she don't
That's hate.
deserve respect?
Don't got the
That's
Did
not
you
what I
watch
said.
tennis? You like one of them niggas when somebody died. Did you even listen
Wait,
to that nigga?
see, you always be arguing
It's
a
the same
point
thing,
that don't
bruh.
be getting made. No
It's
one
the
ever
same
said she don't
thing.
deserve respect.
Say you're not basically arguing that same shit that when a nigga died, did you listen? It's the same.
I'm
I don't
not-
have to watch tennis to appreciate Serena Williams.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Serena Williams.
Yes,
I hate you retired. I hate you married a
you
white
have
man,
a
but shout out
respect
to
for you have a respect for Serena Williams. You don't
I
have an
appreciate
appreciation because you
Serena
never
Williams.
even saw the
I
talent.
appreciate Serena Williams.
You never watched her dominate a whole match.
I feel
So
you. You can say that. You can say that.
You got a respect for it.
I feel you.
Who
I
hasn't
feel-
watched the whole Michael
Tons
Vick
of
game?
niggas have never seen a whole Michael Vick game. Almost 30% of niggas you're gonna talk to about Michael Vick don't know about Michael Vick's full game.
Then I question their full appreciation of it.
Or
I
they
do.
just didn't sit there and watch full games after it already
Then
happened.
you can't. So you don't have an
You
appreciation.
can appreciate somebody by
to
seeing
me,
their
that's not
highlights.
having appreciation for it.
Huh?
Fuck yeah, listen to the whole plot. What
That was
are
a
you
bad
talking
question.
about? That's a terrible question.
That was a bad question. I'm not gonna lie to you. If anybody in here was gonna say yes to that, it was Paul.
What type of crazy shit
Nah,
is
but
that?
shout out
I'm
to
just,
Serena,
I'm just,
man.
I have not been watching tennis, so I'm not going to
I'm not
pretend
no
to
huge
care
tennis guy,
that
bro.
I care. I'm not going to pretend to care that
See, and
Serena
that,
Williams
that's-
retired.
what is
it
wong with
literally
you?
don't affect my.
Why
media
don't you? You
consumption
gotta
at
say,
all.
look, you gotta watch it every time it's on to care.
Not
you can't
every
just
time
want
it's on.
Serena to Williams.
I didn't say every time it's on. I literally haven't watched a Serena Williams match.
I don't know
in
any
full
men. I don't know
in
no
like
men that do that.
Years.
I don't
So
know
it's
men
like,
that plan they day around the Serena Williams tennis match. Even my
nigga.
uncle who loved tennis.
You
Well,
never,
I'm lying.
You never watched
I'm
it
lying.
when she was in the finals of none
Yeah,
of them
that's why I
Grand
said
Slam
I'm lying.
tournaments?
I'd have been sitting
That's
on
what
the
I'm
floor and
saying.
seen
That's
that.
having a. That's like
Matter of fact,
when
hold on. Oh, you just said I didn't watch it full. I watched her fuck up some white lady with a long last
I
name.
have you. So
I
if
watched
you
the
have-
whole. I watched that whole
so-
shit. She fucked her last name up.
So that means you was able to watch
Even
and
that
get
though,
a,
even
gain
that
an
though, for the most
appreciation
part,
what
for the
she's
most
actually
part
doing.
though, my consumption of her has been minimal.
People
Minimal
listen,
consumption
even
outside of
minimal-
that.
Even minimal consumption. It's like you can see a Picasso painting.
Highlights.
You can see a Picasso painting and have a appreciation for it, but you can't tell me you're not watching something.
So you don't feel like you
Yeah.
can build build a respect for niggas that you didn't see from just watching their highlights?
That's what I keep telling you. The respect and appreciation.
I'm sorry, appreciation. I keep changing the words.
Respect and appreciation are two different
appreciation,
things.
same thing.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people have respect for Serena Williams, but you literally didn't appreciate what she did. You never watched it. You never had to. This is really.
So
magical.
look, I didn't watch. Maybe I probably watched a couple snaps of Deion Sanders when he was on the Ravens. Didn't watch Deion Sanders. I appreciate Deion Sanders, nigga.
But do you
How the fuck you
appreciate
gonna tell
Deion
me
Sanders,
that?
the person or the football
I
player?
appreciate Deion
That's
Sanders the
difference.
entire package. I appreciate how he carried himself on the field.
But you also have to remember, you talking about two different things, right? So like appreciation for the personality of Deion Sanders. Yeah, like fuck.
I appreciate the way he played.
People fuck with Deion Sanders.
All right,
but if you haven't actually watched him play football, you can't tell me you
all
appreciate.
right, I said
how he
watching
played football.
highlights. So you did watch him play football. You watched his most dominant moments.
And
Say you only going off 20 minutes of highlight film of Deion Sanders. That's enough for a nigga that's 8 years old and never seen a nigga fuck somebody up like that.
Well, it's not enough for me.
Yeah, that's your problem. That's why you don't dream big. You got to dream big.
I do dream big. I just also like actually validate my dreams
Yeah,
and
I
base them off of real world things. I don't just
MAGA
be a
Paul.
little kid and just say, hey, I got appreciation for some shit because other people say they got appreciation for it. Nigga, if you don't watch it, you didn't appreciate it.
Hey, you be believing the old niggas? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep going with your hate. Do you be watching old niggas when
Why
they?
you keep saying it's hate?
Bro, what you want to call it?
No, what is the hate? What
It's
am I
more
hating?
like you a
Literally,
negative
what am I
Nancy.
hating
It's
on?
not hate. You more like a negative Nancy.
What am I negative
Like you
about?
hear a bunch of niggas like, yo,
No, you
shout out
asked
to
me-
Serena.
You asked me, do I care that
I didn't
Serena
ask you
retired?
if you cared. You just came out of nowhere and said you didn't care.
That was the topic you had. You
Oh
asked
no,
me if
I
you
didn't
cared
ask you
Serena
that though, did
retired.
I?
And I said I don't care that Serena retired because I don't.
That's
watch tennis.
weird. It's weird to
I
not
just don't care.
It's weird to not care. You making it seem
not.
like to care about her retiring, you have to watch tennis.
On God,
So it's not enough for you that it was a positive.
On
it
God,
wasn't
90% of niggas don't care, right?
Okay, I'm asking you a question. It's not enough that she was like this big figure for black girls for you to care. It's not enough, right? You had to watch her fuck up that white girl like me to appreciate Serena Williams. Serena Williams existing, being from the hood, being from the family situation she was at,
So
and
you saying
dominating.
You just appreciate what she
I
stand
appreciate who the fuck Serena Williams is, nigga. I wasn't saying I appreciate how she dominates.
Stop yelling, nigga.
Man, listen, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't be talking about how you gonna say you not.
If you
Oh.
talking about Serena Williams, the person, and
I'm
what she
talking about
stand for, then yeah.
Serena Williams.
I'm
Serena
saying, but
Williams retired,
But I'm
nigga.
saying Serena Williams is still Serena Williams after retiring, so I don't care about her retiring.
Nigga,
From the
so I
sport
feel.
of
So
tennis.
listen. I can't feel a way about something that you put 30
didn't
years
say
in your
you
life. All
can't.
right,
I
so
said
let
I
me
don't.
rock. That's all I said. Let me rock. It's okay. You
But
don't
I'm
care.
saying, but you said when
Paul
I
don't
said
care.
I don't care, like
Paul
it
don't
was
like black
me
women.
hating. You keep trying to run off of that.
I'm saying, bro, how many examples? How many different examples do we need? How many? Have you ever heard anybody argue the opposite side of Serena Williams ever in your life?
Did I argue the opposite of Serena Williams? See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I hate about you. You always changed what the argument was.
Yes.
I said I don't care about her retiring because I
her.
have not been watching tennis. She can stand for whatever the fuck she want to stand for and be this great beacon of hope. But her retiring from the sport of like Deion Sanders, you have a today appreciation. Like you can see Deion Sanders, you like what he doing today.
Facts.
It don't matter what he did. Like it's based off of that.
Yeah.
But him retiring, if him not playing football right now doesn't matter, right?
No.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
you said her playing. So you
I'm saying her retiring from
You
tennis
said she bigger than
does
tennis?
not matter to me. Yeah, she's
Okay.
bigger than tennis.
That's a different way. I mean, Paul. I mean, you could live with she's bigger than tennis. Fuck tennis. Instead of I don't give a fuck about Serena Williams retiring.
I don't give a fuck about Serena
It
Williams
sounds like you're
retiring.
saying you do, but she doesn't. It's not going to impact her as a person.
No, I'm saying her retiring from the sport of tennis, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, that's what I said. You hate black women. Speaking of Serena Williams, I wrote down the topic. Do you trust these old niggas they tell us to trust? Now I know you. You know
Who's the old niggas they tell us to trust? 'Cause I don't be trusting
Al,
no niggas.
Jesse.
Them niggas ain't been trusted for like 20 years.
Well,
bro.
yeah, I'm just saying. I'm giving them niggas as examples, right? So he was talking about Serena. This guy I was talking to me about Serena, and then he started talking about Serena's pops, right? And how great of a man he was for standing up for Serena and Venus. And I was like, yo, you know that nigga had a whole family like up the street. That he just like walked out the door and just didn't come back. Had like 5 more little girls, and he was like, no. I was like, yeah, that nigga basically abandoned his first family, went and met Serena with Venus' mom, and had more kids or whatever.
And literally planned to have.
Yeah, and
tennis
planned to
players.
make them tennis shit. So I was like arguing, all right, bro. So why you? I get trying to think the best way to say this. We get told these stories with rose-colored glasses so often, bro. These niggas don't even think twice about it, bro. Like, this nigga basically, I mean, he was in his 50s and shit when Serena and them was coming up, bro. He was already grown, bro. So that means you basically was just a piece of shit. Like, already. If you abandon your family in the same town you live in, you move up the street, and you make a new family, and just don't fuck with the other family, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? You kind of a piece of shit, yo. That's that Papa is a Rolling Stone shit, yo. And I don't understand the rose-colored glasses with all these filthy old niggas. That's filthy.
It's not even that. It's not that. It's what young niggas do it too.
To what?
Niggas like to niggas hate talking about the pitfalls of, especially with black people, other black men.
Give me an example.
It's like now it's just became cool to talk down on R. Kelly. But you wasn't supposed to talk down on R. It's like the whole Bill Cosby argument.
We was the whole time.
I'm saying, yeah, we was.
Yeah, we was.
But I'm saying but I'm saying this though. It's like, remember when the first thing with Bill Cosby kept happening? They were saying you tearing down a black man.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like that. It's like like with Serena dad, right?
They'll never bring that up.
He made Serena
and Venus, bro. That clip of him defending them,
and like we just were talking about Serena and what she stand for little black
but
girls.
You don't stand for that, nigga.
No, but this the thing. But he made them what
they
was.
So
I'm saying no. I'm not.
No, I feel you. My fault. Go ahead.
I'm saying this to say this. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that black people have this thing of, especially like with black men, of stop talking about the negatives of them.
Man, fuck that, bro.
They think it's wrong to bring up the negative parts of it. It's like nobody wants to bring up the fact that Martin Luther King was a
I was just going to talk about that shit, bro.
Nobody wants to. No, because it's like, why are you? And people give you this
you
like,
shit,
why are you talking about?
Why
that?
weren't you? Why don't I know this already?
But
that's what I be feeling.
But it's the thing, and I don't fully agree, but I almost agree about with certain people, like because certain things are bigger than like their individual lives. Like Serena dad, like maybe he like a dirt bag to his family, right? Like he like
but
a dirt bag in real life, right?
Yeah.
But for like as a beacon of hope, like what he made Serena into and what Venus into, that outweigh in society in like greater world purpose. That outweigh anything he could have did with his individual family.
Even in that, bro.
No, but this is the thing. He could be a bad man on a day-to-day. Like, if you knew him personally, you think he's a fucking dirtbag, right?
Yeah.
But he did something for society as a whole and black people as a whole by making those girls into that it's like...
Okay, let's talk about
it's
that.
almost like, from our perspective, it's like, why are we talking about it? It's literally just, why are we talking about it?
Now, this gonna sound like I'm tearing the nigga down. But it's really more so... Let me just call it what it is. All right, if you look at the way he tells the story, right?
Yeah.
He met Serena and them mom and whatever, hooks up, has like 4. Somehow this nigga he manages to have 5 girls back to back to back to back. And he's sitting in his fucking house while they kids, and he see this white girl win a tennis competition. And he's like, yo, I could probably train my daughters like into this type shit. And then we off. And now the story is being written because they just so happen to live in the hood. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, trailblazing. That's trailblazing. But in reality, you was just a nigga sitting at the house and decided to do something. I respect that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. A lot of niggas do that.
A lot of niggas, that's what Joe Jackson did.
Exactly.
But
and Joe Jackson deserves respect because I feel like that was harder.
Like, but it happened, though.
It happened.
You arguing like, if his kids, your argument basically is if his kids didn't make it, then he'd just be a piece of shit.
Argument, no. My argument, what I'm trying to make my argument.
Made it though.
At least what I'm trying to make my argument is that, like, that could have been a lot of people, bro, that just didn't have the wherewithal to be like, yo, we could dominate tennis. Like he just looked at he said he looked at the girl that won the prize money. It was like, my daughters can whoop this girl's ass now, and they like in elementary school.
Yeah.
So he was like, if I just put all my time into this, it's like. I feel like, all right, bro, my nigga Elliot sitting right there. If Elliot got fucking 3 daughters, right, and then like all of a sudden, nobody in Fairburn has they girls running track. Elliot ass sitting at the crib like, we can make some money. We can make some money with this shit. And all of a sudden, every fucking day for the next 3-4 years, them little girls is on the fucking track, right? I know that's not realistic because they need shit, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's, like, I don't know, bro. It just feels like it was such a small pond.
So let me tell you, but this is so you arguing for this though, and this is like a fucked up mentality a lot of people have. Like
I don't like how that started.
You arguing that the execution of the idea doesn't matter.
Okay.
A lot of people have ideas, but like you got to execute the idea.
That's 100% true.
So like he thought his girls could play tennis,
And he made them play tennis.
and he made them play tennis,
And they dominated tennis.
and they dominated tennis and became two of the greatest to ever play the sport.
But
That
history
matters.
get to be written by who won, bro.
That's always the case.
It's always going to be like that. So I'm basically arguing against that. Like, the daughters have given him the leeway to be able to erase anything that happened before the daughters.
Yeah.
And I hate that that's how shit is. Because, first of all, it's not like that for Joe Jackson. Because Joe Jackson family his family. Everything he did that was fucked up before the Jacksons made it, you hear about that shit now. Those girls love that nigga.
Yeah, they love
Because
him.
that's not the fucking people he left. He got a whole other family with like 4 or 5 kids.
Yep.
And he just decided, you know what? I'm good on these niggas.
They should have been the famous family.
And that's a fact. You niggas should have learned how to play tennis. These niggas just, I don't know, bro. It make me more just, that's why, I mean, I feel like it could be like just some deep-rooted shit that I just don't trust older dudes. But it just be like, damn.
You just like tearing down black people, bro.
Oh,
that's
now
what
you
people-
got a narrative to push.
That's
Isn't
what
that
the
fun?
people gonna say.
Nah.
You like tearing down black
I'm
people.
pro-black.
Are you?
Don't you like Tyler Perry?
What? Worst guy on earth.
The Breakfast Club ended. How you feel?
I
You
haven't
care about
watched-
that?
Haven't watched the episode of the Breakfast Club in like 3 years, legitimately.
Okay. Well, that
So,
leaves
no,
the other
I don't
7
care.
years of the decade that you watched it. So how do you feel?
It had already ended.
Shut up, bro.
No,
fucking
yeah, it had already ended in my head. I have not sat down and watched a Breakfast Club interview in so long.
I
But
watched
no,
his thug interview.
They were very important into what we doing right now. Honestly,
Somehow.
they kind of although they were on the radio, them presenting themselves like filming whole interviews and putting it on YouTube, like that kind of like leads into the podcast lane. So I can't.
Yeah, a lot of
like we
people.
don't
A lot
have
of people got
appreciation
their.
for that.
a lot
Like
of
the
peop-
format from Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people got their format from the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club really important because what they was doing in the early 2010s, where they were a little bit more unhinged before they started to get a lot of money. That was important.
That's
And
what I'm
right
saying.
now, a lane
that's
is
what I'm saying.
opening
They
up.
were basically doing a podcast.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not even talking about the podcast. I'm talking about the line of questioning, bro. Like I remember
That's
being
what I'm
in ninth
saying.
grade.
Like that line of questioning wasn't even on TV. That they do.
They just was willing to ask questions. I'm not talking about like the raunchiness of it. I'm saying being willing to ask questions that people usually just go up there and let them walk out on.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I think that still leads into the whole internet media space. I get what you're saying.
Why?
Because that line of questioning just wasn't done. Like and it fit better for YouTube. Because like
Yeah.
on God, I feel like certain questions they ask, like if you was just listening in your car, like you probably wouldn't want to listen to it. Like I feel like
They had
seeing
weak points.
seeing people reactions and seeing like how they asking the question and interacting and stuff like that. Them getting so major on YouTube, I feel like was like a very
know what did it?
big deal. Ray J.
Shout out to Ray J, man, the biggest blood, man. Or shout out to Ray J, man.
I don't talk.
We're gonna
about
edit that
anybody.
part.
I don't
Yeah,
talk
we're gonna
about
edit that
people's
part,
gang
man.
affiliations
Shout
on
out to Ray
camera,
J.
bro. I don't.
Brandy brother, man. He put the Breakfast Club on their feet.
Or is Brandy Ray J's sister at this point?
Don't do that. Hey, bro. Brandy in my top 5, bro.
Of what?
Of voices, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you. I ain't know
What the fuck you
about to
mean?
say.
What?
I ain't know what you about.
Say
to
something bad about Brandy, bro.
Brandy cool. Okay.
Brandy not top 5?
Who can ever say anything bad about
Bro, Brandy voice crazy as fuck, bro. You
Not
better
top
watch it.
5, though.
Yo, Paul. Yo, Paul. Yo, Paul.
Not top 5.
Give me 5 right now.
Whitney Houston,
Okay.
Shaka Khan.
Okay.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson? When I threw
Adele.
Jennifer Hudson out the other bro, when I was throwing around Jennifer Hudson that day, niggas got mad at me when we was talking about singers.
Nah, you said she was.
I said she was better than somebody, bro.
Yeah, she said she was better than Whitney Houston.
No, I ain't say that.
That is
No,
what
that
you
don't sound
said.
like me.
No, God.
I
that's
said
what
she was
you
better than
said.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, you was.
We was
tripping.
fucked up that day, boy.
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
Well, who else? Who else? Give me 5. Shaka
I
Khan,
gave you
Whitney,
5.
Whitney, Shaka Khan. Jennifer Hudson?
Beyonce, Adele. That's just 5.
I don't know if Beyonce sing better than Brandy. Keeping it a buck. Just no production. Yo, y'all got to sing? You think she got Brandy for real?
Yeah.
Man, it's a couple of them.
Beyonce can sing. She just
Beyonce
don't
can sing, but
But she
She
can
get-
sing. She just don't sing.
Bruh, Brandy was singing, she was going
Brandy's
with
not
Whitney, bro. What we talking about?
Brandy better than Christina Aguilera. Exactly. Let's stop talking.
Yeah, she's better than Christina Aguilera.
Oh no.
Singing? Yeah, I got Brandy.
I
Yo,
just-
Mike.
I just have to disagree with you.
Mike, I know you know. Mike said T-Pain. What was we talking about?
You were talking about how Brandy is not a top 5.
No, we was talking about the Breakfast Club. Shout out to Ray J. No, you hate her. Shout out to Ray J, man, for popping the Breakfast Club. That was one of the funniest days of my life. Walking in the locker room and niggas talking about the indoor pool and the outdoor pool. But no, that shit's sad that the show ended, man.
It's not even ending.
I mean, when I say ending, I mean ending.
Angela Yee's just off the show.
Bro, I'm keeping it a buck. If Angela Yee's gone, then in like the next year or two, they all gonna leave. And they're gonna end up picking a new show. I seen
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I saw a leaked list of the shows that they were pitching. They pitched the show with Remy Ma. That was the one at the top of the list, and a couple of other ones for Power 105.
So that
morning show.
So basically, the rest of them contract just not up.
The rest of their contracts aren't up. Angela Yee, I think Charlamagne got a weird deal because he signed this iHeart. So when you signed to iHeart, he got all this other shit under iHeart. He got the Black Effect Network, which is his podcast network. He got different shows on iHeart with what's the white comedian name?
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz. He got a show on there with Andrew Schultz along with, I think his podcast is distributed through iHeart. So Charlamagne probably locked in, but Envy and Yee, they could probably do whatever the fuck they want to, bro. And it seemed like Angela Yee been like basically off that shit since the Gucci Mane interview, right?
Nah, she hasn't been off it. She just been like beefing with them since the Gucci.
I don't mean literally off. I mean she was just like, fuck these niggas, like whatever it is, whatever. It seemed like before that they was more like a family, and that's the problem with doing shit like talking every day, bro.
And if that's the case, like that's what got. She was way too sensitive.
And that's what I was gonna say, bro. If you can't handle somebody, because first of all, it's our job, bro. If you talking to somebody, if somebody goddamn come at you crazy, it's my job to like reel this nigga in, bro. Or if you not there, I might goddamn say something. And if I don't, it just wasn't the time for it. I say something afterwards. But like to carry some shit that we did as a job professionally, and you like, yo, why you didn't check Gucci Mane when you was in that room?
First of all, Gucci Mane, like,
why you didn't check Gucci?
He was talking to her in the show. It's not like the show ended.
No, I'm talking about talking about two separate things.
No, I'm saying it's not like they was off camera and he was talking crazy to her.
Nah, I'm talking about the interview he did where it was one-on-one with Charlamagne, and it wasn't at Power 105. That's when shit hit the level. You talking about when he was up there talking about he hit her, right? I'm talking about after that, nigga. He asked Gucci about that shit again, and Gucci was like, man, that a liar, blah, blah, blah. Called out her name, and she got mad at Charlamagne for that. You can't do that, bro, in this shit, bro.
Not in this business.
Not in this, bro.
Like, people gonna say what they want. Like,
actually, he kind of sucked anyway.
Now all you got to do is just let me know, hey, this person just said this when I interviewed him.
What am I supposed to do about Gucci Mane saying something about you while I'm interviewing him?
No, I'm saying if he just blindsidedly released it, that's different. No,
I don't think he did that.
Hell no. That is a thing though, because I'm saying you don't think he did it.
Yeah, I don't think he did that, but he could have.
Now, if you interview a nigga. If you talking to a nigga and he just talking crazy about me,
I would tell you.
And it's on video.
Yeah, I have to.
You gotta let me know. Hey, this nigga was talking crazy about you. It's about to come out. Like, just let you know. And I'll be like, oh, all right. That's all you, because you just did your job.
That's my job, my whole job. And if you my man or my homegirl, my job is to make sure you're not blindsided about something, and you can make it be whatever the fuck you want it to be. But I mean, I hope that wasn't like you know what I'm saying. It looked like that was the event that started everything. Hopefully, it was like.
I think she getting big. So her podcast blowing up?
Her podcast, she had a podcast first. She went into the Breakfast Club with shit going for her already. She was doing lip service on Sirius FM.
Yeah, her lip
XM.
Her I think she just
getting bags.
I think she getting too big for her role on Breakfast Club, because her role is basically mediator. She just presents topics.
And that tough though. That she's like that's her role, and she get killed for that, and people don't know that that's what she doing.
Yeah,
she get killed for being like transitional.
It's the same way the stupid white boys, and I'm not even gonna just say white boys, stupid idiots that watch First Take clips on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
be leaving comments talking about Molly needs to be quiet. Like,
yeah, they don't understand her job.
Her job is to literally interrupt and transition the topic. Like,
people don't be getting that, bro.
Yeah, people don't be understanding how things work, and that's.
But then again, should they?
What?
Should they understand that though?
Yeah, They
Why?
should. I think you should have
baseline.
A baseline understanding of anything that any type of media you're trying to consume. Like you shouldn't just go into it like not knowing what the fuck you watching. Like or you should try to get an understanding.
I think that's what you're supposed to do. I think if you go into something and you blind to it, after you've seen it, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of times, you should pick up something. And if you haven't, that means you just like oblivious. Even a nigga like me understand you can't you can't kick the ball. I mean, you can't pick the ball up in soccer, bro.
Exactly.
You don't gotta understand soccer.
That was a very good example.
Right.
I'm proud of you. You usually don't do that.
That was cute. But no, shout out to the Breakfast Club. I interviewed DJ Envy last year. Shit, a lot of shit.
You asked him about that shit he asked Safari?
Nah, X did. X asked him why he took the mold of Charlamagne ass. You remember Charlamagne brought him a mold of his ass? And
oh yeah, I do remember that.
X asked him why he took that.
What was his reply?
He laughed and said it was just a joke. Like, okay, it was on camera, but I guess it was a joke that the man gave you his ass. Do we as men? Because I was looking at. Shout out to Herb Gotti. Shout out to Nori Drink Champs. Funny ass episode. I was looking at a few minutes of that, and
sucker behavior.
So okay, I see where you at with it. Irv went on there basically talking about a lot of shit that niggas didn't really know about with Shanti. Mm-hmm. Some that people did know, but he went in detail a little bit more than he ever had before. Does Irv get to do that? Because from the sound of it, he said that he was basically letting all this out because he sold a catalog and got like 300 M's off of it. Not to be pocket watching, but he sold a catalog, and she was trying to block him from selling her songs, and he was mad, lashing out, and he was talking about him cheating and being with her, and what I'm saying, him finding out they was over because she walking down the aisle with fucking.
I think we had a discussion like this earlier in the year about when does sharing your story become.
We did talk about that. We was talking about transgender things, I think. No, we remember we was talking about
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. But when does sharing your story become just like being a bitch, or basically or lame? And it's like it's all in context and nuance of how you do it, and the way he did it, he was being a bitch. Like it is what it is. Like
give me why.
He was like he wasn't just telling the story. Like he was like this bitch. Like
you can tell, but all right. So look, so
20 years ago.
All right, so shoot him bail, right? This first of all, this is something that we as men don't do for other niggas. You don't shoot niggas bail, but all right, shoot him some bail, bro. He was hurt. He was hurt, and he carried it for like 10, 20 years. And you asked him a straight up question, and he let that shit out. He let it rock. The funniest part of that shit was him saying, "Yo, like when we broke up, I had to go back to my wife." And that's a whole different conversation, niggas, that we as niggas don't be getting to have. Like, what do you do when the side bitch you really love break up with you and you gotta go back to your girl?
Fuck is you be going through that?
Huh? No, I don't. Finish talking.
I can't. I don't know. I can't relate to the question.
Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti. If you look at it, right, it was corny. He shouldn't have been up there talking like that. It was
corny as fuck.
But at the same time, I understand like him being hurt, him being fucked up, the way he
But
found
do you know what
out,
you do?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what you do when that happens? When you a grown ass man with grown adult kids and something happened 20 years ago, you don't even necessarily gotta eat it. You can talk about it. You go, me and Ashanti used to date and we broke up and my feelings was hurt. And that's it.
Nah, I got a TV show coming out. I need to tell you a little bit more.
See, and that's the problem right now. That
is the problem. He shouldn't have did that for that.
This is the problem with like everybody though right now.
Yeah, everything roll out.
Is now media consumption.
Yo, you remember that girl was it Bethune just a couple weeks ago that posed naked?
Yeah, everybody.
I found that girl's page. Yo, that girl is a rapper.
Everybody's life is content now.
Everything is a rollout, bro.
Like
she did that to get more buzz for her song.
I saw a video today, and it was this lady in the airport with her husband and their kids, and I guess they had just moved, and he hadn't seen his family in a while, So she flew his mom out.
Okay.
But she was recording him, like, and she was like, "Won't then I tell you if if I can do something for you, I do it for you. I do whatever I want. I do whatever I can for y'all and all that shit." She was like, then she put the camera over there, and I look over there, and it was his mama, and he was like, getting emotional and shit because he ain't seen his mama in a long time. Why can't you just have moments anymore? Like
I hope Delonte West would one of y'all.
People's lives are now just content. People just look at their life now and see what content can I get out of this to go viral. Like it's like, and it's.
You heard what I said?
What?
I hope Delonte West beat one of their ass, bro. Same shit. Same shit. If you see Delonte West, why the fuck you put a camera in his face? Everybody don't know about Delonte West?
Hey, I'm saying, yeah,
it's the same shit, bro. I never understood that. I don't like running around with my phone up. I don't like taking a lot of pictures, like with people. Like it's just weird, bro.
You know, this crazy thing is, and it's like, I have very little videos and pictures from parties, like
because I'm usually enjoying it.
Like, and I hate to be the live in the moment guy. I hate.
I'm not. That's not even that,
guy,
bro.
But it's just like I am. Like it is what it is. Like, and it's like the only reason people take pictures now are
proof.
Only reason people take pictures or video now is to release it. Like no.
Everything proof, bro. Everything is I did do it. I did it. I bought it. I've been here. I had it. I had her. I had him. Everything is
and
just.
Everybody posts with the intention of it going viral. Like that's like everybody.
Well, yeah, everybody. A lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people try to play the algorithms or whatever they posting on. It's like real crazy. I remember when the algorithm shit really was like starting to hit. I remember being on a bus with a girl finna post something, and she was like, "Don't post it right now. Post it at 4, because that's when everybody get out of school. That's when everybody on the bus scrolling." And I was like, "Damn,
but that's
smart."
Just logic, though.
I didn't know that at the time. We're talking about like 2012, 2013.
That's logic.
I wasn't thinking about that, bro.
Being logical, though.
Man, shut up, nigga. That is an algorithmic
That's not
genius.
really algorithm genius. That's just common sense. That's how life works. That's how television works. Why you think the best shows come on at 8 p.m.?
That's when we all getting
exactly,
home from work,
nigga. So like, that's not that's just
the best shows come on at 10 now.
10? I don't think that's the primetime spot. I think primetime is.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Primetime
is
9.
Still,
yeah, 8, 9 has always been 8, 9.
9.
Primetime since we was little.
But my real question was like the times we live in where everybody like the soft culture and tell me your feelings and we care. I've come to understand that shit is fake. That is like a made up internet thing. These women do not give a fuck about your feelings, yo. If you like sad and mopey and you like, yo, I'm just not feeling it, or I'm not trying to fuck you because I'm just not in the best place mentally, these hoes do not care.
There goes Austin talking about dealing with women that don't like him for real again.
Yeah, it's hurting. It's starting to hurt,
some women that like you.
I'm saying, so all right, Mr. Women like me, but I'm always fucking dating another one.
Am I always dating another one?
Have you ever went 6 months without being in a relationship? You gonna lie on camera?
Not a lie. That's a fact.
Okay, Paul. Anyway, I do. You feel? Oh, the women don't like.
Obviously.
Me. Why? Because they can't like be nice.
Yeah. You don't hear? You don't hear yourself? You don't hear what you're saying?
Yo, it's shit like abuse, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like, yo, I feel
let's
the
have
piece of meat crowd. Let's do it, bro. I feel the piece of meat crowd, bro. It's like, damn, yo, you really I need it now. You're gonna give it to me, or I'll find it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, I don't got time for like creatures and gremlins. I just want. I don't know, bro. I don't want to
going through it, bro, and these hoes don't be letting you go through it, bro.
Bro, just leave me alone for a second, yo. Yeah, I don't feel like it's selfish as a man to be like, yo, I really do need like a week.
I
need 2 weeks,
I've done it before, and it went left.
And it's and it's like I'm not ghosting you.
For a week, and it went left.
I'm not. And if you don't ask, and look, you think you're being mature by asking, being like, you know what, yo, I'm not in the best place right here. You give me like a week, I'm gonna be back, bitch. I'm just be chilling, smoking with the gang, whatever. I'm gonna just be chilling. And it's always, well, you can't do that with me. No, I can't fucking kick it with you. No, you're a
But you
bill.
gotta
I
also
can't.
understand, like, women be having like these underlying insecurities that they don't be sharing with you. So it's like
That's true, but you're not my
so
mom.
it's like no, but you right. Like you should be allowed to say, "Hey, I just need this," and know that that person ain't finna go left on
Because
you.
I feel like if we don't, we get attacked. If men aren't
Yeah, you're
understanding
right.
when a girl is like, yo, I need space or I need this, you a creep, you a weirdo, or you a
you're
stalker.
fully-
So I try to
You're
goddamn
right.
hands off as soon as a bitch say she need a
You're,
second.
you're right, but like
Not bitch. I'm gonna stop saying bitch.
women
Kevin.
haven't been trained to respect
Whoa.
men's emotions. When I say trained, I mean like just raised, and I'm not talking about like animals, sir. I'm saying like
Okay.
as a society, we train people. Every day you're being trained into doing.
Don't
something.
look around the room. It's fine.
As
Make
a
your
society,
statement.
you are
your
trained. Every
statement.
day we are being trained to do so.
No, sure.
Trained to do things and react in certain ways. For the longest, women were just told that men didn't have emotions. Like you not.
Well, that
so
is
it's
true.
like,
Which
so,
they knew was
So
bullshit.
it's like, so they're taught that as like girls and like so like if you have your dad in your life, a lot of times men don't show their emotion in front of their kid.
Yeah.
The mom do a lot all the time. The men don't. Or if you don't have your dad in your life, you for sure don't see his emotion when you do see him, right? So then these women get with men for the first time when they adults, right? And then a man does actually shows that the layers that they didn't see with their father, right? Because the father is just showing this beacon of strength at all times. You don't know that your dad done probably told your mama, "Oh, I'm
Exactly.
going through this."
You only know what you're gonna see.
So when a girl finally sees a dude go, "Oh, I'm going through this right now. I just need some space," she take it as, "Oh, he don't like me."
I've seen girls, this hasn't happened to me, but I've definitely seen my homeboys post some shit like, yo, I'm not trying to have sex. And the girl reply would be something like along the lines of, are you gay?
Yeah.
And it's like,
And it's
damn,
just-
bro, you can't, like, we as men don't have, like, and that's why I always say I'm fine with double standards because at least I know they exist. We as men do not get the same leeway emotionally, yo, and it's never gonna change. I don't give a fuck how many people say talk about suicide, hug your friend.
It can change. It's gonna take a long time, and
It's not gonna happen in our generation,
yeah,
bro.
no, it could
It's
happen
over
in our
with.
generation. It's
doubt
our.
it, bro.
It would just be our duty as when we are.
Look what happened. All right, for that to happen, right? People will have to. First of all, people will have to become more empathetic when it's literally the opposite is happening
people,
right now.
I don't think that's true. I think people are just.
I do. I know you.
think that I'm empathetic as hell. I'm just
Stop
not.
it.
I'm
It's
just
fine. Stop it.
realistic at the
Stop
same
it. Stop
time.
it.
But I'm saying that I'm
Stop.
literally just. I'm.
You want a free
I'm
Brittany
literally
Griner?
sitting here arguing for the women who treat niggas wrong.
Do you
and
want a
you
free
saying
Brittany
I'm not
Griner right now?
empathetic.
Would you free Brittany Griner right now?
You saying?
Shut up,
are you
shut
talking
up
about?
then. Stop. You don't have
you
empathy.
Are you saying for the crime?
Just would you free her because she black and in another country in jail?
Oh,
Would
not
you
for
free
that
her?
reason.
And that's why you're not empathetic.
That's not
nigga.
true.
Fine,
That's not
fine.
true.
Bro, you and one other person are the only people I know that
No,
think
that's
like that. Y'all lack
no,
empathy.
that's me saying like this. Are we like? I don't believe you should be locked up for weed. Period. Right?
Okay, we already had
So
this
like,
discussion.
so like,
That's
if
the point.
I don't think you should be locked up for weed. Period. Then I don't. But if
Mm-hmm.
we just talking about the basis of law and does she get like some rights over everybody else? Nah.
I didn't see you post anything when they gave her the 9.
Fuck. But like back to the conversation.
Goddamn empathetic
back to the
though.
conversation we were having about.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
There you go.
Because you
Yeah, there you
Mr.
go.
Changed the topics.
Yeah,
all the
there you
fucking
go.
time.
Yeah. Shake them up.
Oh yeah, about women and not and how we
Yeah,
could change it.
emotions.
You saying that it couldn't happen. All you would have to do as a father is not pretend you don't have emotions.
Every father would have to do
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I'm saying. So it could happen.
And even then, depending on how old the kid is, when you decide to start doing that, if you're not doing it from the get-go, they might resent you for that.
Yeah.
If I see you dealing with my brother and you dealing with him way softer than you dealt with me, I might hate you more.
Yeah, but you
So-
cannot deal with somebody. Okay, this is the problem. Like you don't have to necessarily deal with people softer. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this as a.
Well, let me
like,
explain what I mean by soft.
Like no, hold on. Let me speak because like as father, I've never heard my father like he wasn't in the house for real. So it's not like I've never heard anyone say their father told them, "I'm not happy today." Like,
Okay.
and that matters. Like, I've heard my mother say, "It's not a good day." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard her say, like, "I'm not having a good day today." Like, I'm just not. Like, I've heard that from them. Fathers have to stop pretending everything is okay. Like it's and like show that you're a human. Cause it's like, and even mothers sometimes too. Cause I was just talking to somebody like I just came to the realization that my mother was just a young girl. Like just recently, like a few months ago. Like when I'm thinking back to some things, like I had to stop looking at like my mama was young. Like don't even look at her as my mama was young. I just now recently realized my mother was a young girl. Regardless, take me out of the equation. So when I'm thinking about some of the actions she's doing, you got to think about you see 24-year-old girls right now, 23-year-old girls right now, 26-year-old girls right now, and you see some shit they do and you be like, that's stupid as fuck, right? And like
you was talking about like clothes, right? It was what you said clothes is what triggered it for you, right? Like you was like, damn, she dressed completely different. I remember you was talking to me about
I don't even know what it was. It's just like just more like mindset and like what she actually was doing.
She more responsible.
Yeah,
type
and
shit.
it's like, oh, she was just a little girl. It's like, and people don't realize, like, even now at 25, like, we gonna like, people love to describe themselves as grown ass men and shit like that. You ain't shit like niggas not grown ass nothing. Like we adults, we young
living.
men, like we living shit. But it's like it's so much growth to be done, and it's like, so I say that to say this, like when you teaching young people shit and like you gotta leave impressions and you gotta let people like let them know how the real world actually operates, because or you get smacked in the face with it when you grown. So it's like you asking a girl who never seen a man show emotion, and all she know is like men be all over women. Like that's all she be taught. So when you say, "Oh, I need a week," like that shit blows they fucking mind. Like you must be setting me up to break up with you, and that's not your fault. You should be able to tell her that, and she should have had an example in her household or like previous, or being able to see it out in the world that men also go through emotions and they don't want to be like touched or be around just like we do. Cause I'm God, everybody you done seen it on TV shows. They present it on TV. The girl being cranky and don't want to be touched. Like the man just don't get sex, and it's like the joke on all the sitcoms. Oh, I don't get to have sex with my wife, and they don't know it. They don't know that it happens the reverse way as well, because they never present that as so that's like our job as a society.
You talking about some real
to like actually present that men have emotions, and sometimes it affects them like this, and they want to show.
You talking about some real systemic.
Yeah,
shit,
it's
right?
a
And
systemic
I feel like
thing.
it's not. I feel like it's not realistic to ask like what you saying about men. Like what would have to happen, right? Men basically being vulnerable, right?
Not even being
for the most part.
and I don't even want to call it vulnerable, because vulnerable is like,
So what would you
call it being real. Just being.
Sorry, call it
like,
being real, right?
Like, because this is the thing. I've started doing this a lot lately, like in my relationship and like with the people I'm dealing with. If you do something and it bothers me, I go, oh, hey, that just bothered me.
Yeah, I do that anyway.
Like if you hurt my hey, that hurt my feelings. Like,
Hey,
apologize.
it gets old if you say it enough, though. That was kind of my whole point. Doing that gets old to girls. Girls, and hold on, look. This is what my point is. They don't fit. When I say nobody cares, I mean like when people do stuff to make it known that they're upset, it's because someone else is going to comfort them. Yeah. That's the whole reason behind that. Men don't have that. What is you walking around showing you upset or saying it gonna do if nobody give a fuck?
Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, like, it's like one.
How does that work for you?
It's like one of those things, like civil rights. Like them niggas was marching for them. They was marching for.
That's a fact.
After them.
Did they know that 100%?
Hell yeah, they knew that.
All of them. I be thinking back sometimes, like, the
niggas didn't think shit was gonna change overnight.
Did niggas think by the 70s we would be good?
Yeah,
probably right. I think if you was in 1965 marching, you thought by 1975 everything would be good.
I'm pretty sure some people who marched in 1965 would consider 1975 good.
That's fair, actually. Now that you say it like that, that's real fair. 10 years is a long time for anything. But no, I didn't want to harp on that. But I was just thinking, like, is the culture? Because right now, you feel what I'm saying? Like the culture of the internet is, oh, you can be vulnerable. Yeah, you can do that. But in reality, like you was just saying, like that bothers me. That shit. Say you did that to your girl 7 times that week. That 8th time, she gonna be like, shut the fuck up.
Thing, though. if you gotta say that bothers me 8 times in a row, either one, you are a sensitive little bitch and you need to stop being bothered by everything, or you with the wrong person. So it still solves itself.
I think men naturally, like I was just talking about empathy. I think men are naturally empathetic to women. If you see a girl crying, you want to comfort her. If a girl sees a nigga crying, she's just gonna probably walk around that nigga. It is what it is. Yo, this nigga taking a phone call while we recording? Yo, you all right?
Yeah.
Hey, niggas get 2 weeks off and start tripping. Niggas start tripping.
Important call. You all good. I was letting you ramble. That's cool.
Now you calling my thoughts rambling.
Speaking to the people, bro.
No, okay. Okay, that was cute. We got a couple more topics to get to. Damn, I missed y'all, man. Y'all gotta drop some comments. Gilmore Gang. They don't know what that means, right?
Bro, no, bro.
No, they don't know what that means. Rod Wave, I wanted to ask you about this as a Florida nigga. Yo, why he still sad?
What you mean, why he still sad?
Like, why is he still sad? If he got the money and he live in Florida, why is he sad?
Nigga, people be depressed.
Yeah. Still, though?
What you mean, still?
He was depressed before the money, and then the money came. He just dropped a song called Alone, bro. The first single is Do You Ever Feel... I mean, the first bar is Do You Feel Worthless?
Bro, this is the thing. Depression is a chemical imbalance.
All right, let's stop this. Rod Wave figured out about a year and a half ago that y'all like this sad shit. And he decided he was going to ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. I'm here on the GreenBox to say the wheels is finna fall off this motherfucker.
I need all that shit.
Bro, that single is not.
That's like saying, no, let me tell you why that's not true, right? Let me tell you why like niggas can have, and that,
we're gonna make
this
a bet.
Is why,
we making a
so
bet on this.
And niggas hate when artists be at, like, they damned if they do, damned if they don't. Niggas hate when artists change. I be hating when artists change.
And you know that.
But this is the thing, niggas expected the same thing from the Temptations every time they heard them, right?
Bro, that was fucking fit, Paul. But hey, Paul, the last 10 years, bro, you have to grow. You have to grow as an artist or you get left, don't. Bro. Little Puppy them didn't grow. Little Puppy them didn't want to grow. You know what happened? They got left.
See, this is
grow.
This is the difference between what you saying and then you talking about novelty music in itself. That was always going
novelty music.
That was always
going
to be short.
Fuck him. Take them YBN niggas. Take them YBN niggas. Those YBN niggas was making regular rap music.
That was always.
How is this depressed R&B?
That's not a fad.
Not a fad.
That's always been
depressed
a section of music.
Well, you're right. This R&B has always kind of been. I don't, bro. This just feels different, bro. I feel like artists in 2022, bro. You expand your lane and you push forward. Like people, like the sad Rod Wave thing is starting to become like a joke. And like once you become like a caricature and people start making jokes or something that you take 100% seriously and you do 100% seriously, it becomes a problem. Especially when them are the same niggas that's supposed to buy your shit. How the fuck, like if Rod Wave becomes like it becomes funny that Rod Wave is sad. How the fuck can I relate? Like what's gonna happen? The music has to hit. It has to always hit. It has to be important. So if everybody figures out that you just pretending to be sad so you can sell me records, is it gonna be as important when you say something? That's all I'm saying. Like once you fucking water something down and you do it every single time, like even the first couple tapes he had before he really blew up, they wasn't 100% sad music.
Did you listen to
all that shit? Was not 100% sad.
Ooh.
Some of those shits was about getting money, about him selling drugs.
He do still do that. The singles,
but
all
the
most singles
part,
are sad.
Yeah,
music.
all the singles are sad music.
Yeah, that's always been his thing.
Don't do that. Don't do that for once. Rod Wave been famous, bro. Rod Wave has been popular for what, 3 years now? At least?
Yeah, like
3 years?
4.
Bro, it's all right. It's okay. We get it. And you fine. Like the nigga can sing.
I'm still gonna keep listening.
That's true too. That is weird that you've been famous 3 years and don't have a show.
See, this the thing. Like y'all the type niggas that say stop playing Iron Man for Robert Downey Jr. Like I
never would have said that.
So
I would have said do Iron Man and Tropic Thunder, nigga.
So this is the thing. So how can you say that Robert Downey Jr. should have kept playing Iron Man and then not
Bro,
understand why.
do Tropic Thunder too.
Oh, he do it.
Tropic Thunder. Rod Wave got to give me Tropic Thunder. That's all I'm saying.
The Tropic Thunder is on the album.
I always get his albums, bro. But if you're going to give me 13
not,
songs and 10 of them are you wanting to cut your wrist, what am I going to do?
I'll take 10 Iron Mans and you give me just 3 Tropic Thunders.
I hate when you do that because I like the way that sounds.
Exactly.
3 Tropic Thunders for 10 Iron Mans don't sound like a bad. You know what I'm saying? But we not talking about movies. We talking about music and how people consume music and how people consume artists.
About people sticking to their niche.
His persona is that. His persona is I am depressed. Shit is not right. That shit only lasts so long, bro. How long can you be famous and getting money and talking about, bro, this shit just sucks. All of it sucks. It sucked when I was poor. It sucks worse now that I have money. And this is what you want to hear.
How many times can R. Kelly talk about sex?
There's a lot of different ways to have sex.
A lot of different ways to be sad.
You know what, Paul? You arguing pretty good today. That makes sense too. Coming to our last few topics. Actually, the last topic. I don't know why I said a few. You care about monkeypox?
Not for real. I care when I need to care. That's typically how that shit goes.
Yo, monkeypox existed like in the early 2000s.
Monkeypox, it did? I didn't do no research on the topic. Just get the
It's
fuck
not
away
even
from
about
me.
research, bro.
It's as simple as stay the fuck away from me. It's really just as simple as that.
They shut down the MARTA train so niggas could they shut down the MARTA train because somebody on the MARTA train joked they had monkeypox.
So they shut the whole thing down?
Shut the train down, and then they cleaned the MARTA train. Mind you, they kind of needed to do that shit anyway.
But mind you, like, you can't do that, though, because it's like a major...
Yeah, I know. It's a big thing. It's hard to clean trains.
You should do that, like,
that
when niggas not on the train.
Bro, they got them niggas off because somebody overheard somebody say they got monkeypox. And it could have been a joke.
Everybody on that bitch got it, if that's...
Is that how it works? Because I heard it was skin to skin.
So it don't even matter.
Yeah, I don't touch you niggas no way.
Oh, God.
Bum ass niggas.
Like my niggas saying that stop touching niggas
that bump. Oh, thought you was talking about Kevin Hart.
Yo,
Kevin Hart, shout out to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was at the Chris Rock show last week that I went to. Kevin Hart funny as fuck. Yeah, the Fox. Yeah, it was, Kevin Hart was funny.
He performed?
Yeah.
Like he opened for Chris Rock?
Technically. I don't like how that sounds.
He opened for Chris Rock?
Technically. I feel like Chris Rock is...
He performed first.
But they both performed the same amount of time. But he did perform first. He went first.
Before?
Yeah, it was a 2-hour show. They both did 50 minutes.
They on their whole
or
they
45
whole
minutes.
Tour together, or they just did Atlanta together.
I think they doing a whole tour because you just saw the thing with him and Dave Chappelle, right? That was in New York. That was when they was
3 of them with the GOAT.
With the GOAT, that was in New York. That's the same show. Dave Chappelle just happened to go to that one.
So he just showed up, but they.
Yeah, he showed. But I am thinking, he ain't surprised them niggas. But yeah, he just went to that one. But they are doing a show together, and it's. I mean,
both of them funny right now.
Kevin Hart funny as fuck.
It's funny as fuck.
Chris Rock don't really hit me like that. You know that
like
Chris Rock not really my thing.
In the room funny, and it's not gonna play good on TV.
Nah, Kevin Hart funny as fuck on stage,
no, I'm saying,
bro.
like,
It's just
it,
what
like,
it is.
In the room, it's funny.
I can't tell you that because I don't know 100%.
It's funny when I watch it on video.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they release.
It's gonna get released.
Do you release? I don't think they release every tour.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Every
Okay,
tour is
well,
set up
maybe
for a special for them niggas that big. Yeah, every tour is shut up to be a. Special.
Yeah, Chris Rock. I can't see Chris Rock doing a fucking 50-city tour and not recording it. So you probably are gonna like Kevin Hart. You definitely gonna like it more than Chris Rock's. But Kevin Hart is fucking
Kevin Hart
funny.
Hasn't had a funny stand.
I know. I didn't like the last one with
actually
the brick oven
material this time.
I don't like how you talking like you just above Kevin Hart's fucking jokes.
No,
nigga.
he makes a
pay respect to one of the greatest comedians you've ever seen.
One of the greatest I've ever seen.
Yeah, nigga. He had four straight.
4 straight? What was the 4 straight?
Three straight.
No,
Excuse me.
What was the 4? It
the
was
what?
4.
No, it was 3. He had 3 straight kills, and then he put out some bullshit, put out another good one, and the rest of them been But that's because he a movie star, nigga. It takes time to write jokes.
What's 3 hours when you don't got a bunch of good 30 minutes?
3 hours is a lot, nigga. A lot of niggas don't put out no specials.
But a lot of niggas have 8.
I feel like if Kevin
minutes. No.
Bro, if Kevin Hart could have a bunch of 30-minute spots doing that. It would be nice.
I'm saying before they got their specials though.
Kevin Hart went straight into having specials because he started to become a star. With the Wild 'N Out, with the movies he was doing, all that shit came with it. Before that, Kevin Hart was doing.
Definition of star.
Yeah, you can feel like that, bro. He was a hood star. Black people knew who Kevin Hart was.
Popular with.
It's not. I'm not for that, bro. You don't get. They don't just be like, oh, here, random nigga in 2008 or 9 to have a special. It wasn't like it is now. Netflix wasn't as big. It was important to get. Netflix wasn't.
Special. It was a kind.
Netflix bro. First of all, bro. Netflix used to give everybody specials like 3-4 years ago. What I'm talking about, Kevin. So you don't think that Netflix gives out a lot of specials? They built an entire stand-up division because they were doing so many specials, and you don't think that they were giving them out? It's tons of unfunny specials on Netflix.
You keep confusing unfunny with not popular though. Those people have a good ass. Like the people who have the people you don't.
I doubt they're popular as Kevin Hart was when he was doing Paper Soldiers and Soul.
They are though, and they're just as popular. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know that though.
No,
I'm
not just guessing. Like Amy Wong.
Bro, Amy Wong has a huge. What's her name? Amy Wong is basically a star. What are we talking? Like you can't knock these people. Aziz, Amy Wong, Bill Burr, Kevin Hart. These are the names that run Netflix.
Who got big specials? Who like Tommy Segura's wife? I can't think of her name right now.
Tommy Segura is hilarious. I didn't know his wife is
hilarious, and she has her own following. Like, but it's probably just as big. Like I'm saying, like Kevin Hart when he did Seriously Funny, like he was a star. He was popular amongst a group of people, but he wasn't a star.
All I'm telling you is when they were giving specials in the late 2000s.
Comedy Central was giving out specials left and right when Kevin Hart did his.
Those weren't when you were doing the comedy. What you're talking about is when they were giving people 30 minutes.
They
weren't
giving
hours,
out hours. Nigga,
they weren't giving out hours and 2 hours.
I watched
like
Comedy
it was nothing.
Central all the fucking time growing up.
Me too.
It was so many. So many niggas with hours.
Shout out to Scrubs. I'm finna tell you. Damn, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart fucked up when he started doing all these goddamn movies. And it's not nobody's fault. It's just hard. It's hard to write stand-up when you're on sets and you got all these different businesses and shit like that. It's gonna be hard to make shit that's funny. And when you hit a certain level of being like a superstar, they're gonna laugh at anything. So it's hard to even know what's funny or not. I seen Dane Cook go on stage when I decided to start doing comedy and fucking opened up with, I used to work at Burger King, and the crowd died. And I was like, nigga, I can tell jokes. So once you hit a certain level, it's hard to come up with shit that you know for a fact is not just them laughing. That brick oven shit that he told in his last special, that's what happens when you too famous. Because they was laughing at that shit. And I was sitting on the couch staring at the fucking TV. The Netflix when he was talking about bop, 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 bop. That shit, yes. That shit wasn't funny. But that's not because he's not funny. That's because them niggas are laughing. If they didn't laugh, he'd come up with something else.
I think Kevin Hart is funny. I think his material is trash.
I don't think that's true.
I haven't heard a good, like a actual good joke.
Bro, before Kevin Hart got his first
just because
special,
you make me laugh don't mean you told a good joke.
All right, but look though, I called him a star. You disputed that. Before he did his first special, bro. Before he did his first special, he did Paper Soldiers, Scary Movie 3, Along Came Polly, Soul Plane, his first individual movie where he was a star. The 40-year-old version. Scary Movie 4.
None of those roles are star roles.
Paul, I didn't say, Paul, listen to what I'm saying. You're not listening. I am listening. I said the first time he was given an individual movie where he was the star of the movie. He was the main character of the movie. That means he's a star. Relax. He was the star of Soul Plane. When they give you a movie, what does that mean?
Like people don't like realize. Like that's what goes back to what we was talking about at the beginning. Like words matter. Lead actor does not make you a star.
Paul, you're the star of the movie. Stop doing that. I'm not saying that he was a star when he did Soul Plane. I'm saying he was the star of Soul Plane.
Actor.
He was the star, nigga. What the fuck do you mean he was the lead actor?
Keep going, he's the lead
Paul,
actor.
you sound like a dick, bro. You sound like a dick, bro. That's not you fucking trying to split hairs, nigga. It's the same thing. If you're the first name on the poster, you're the star of the movie. Actor. You're the star, nigga. Why the fuck you think they want their names first? What are you talking about? Everything isn't like to be split by grains. That is what that is. That is why they care about that. If that was what it meant, nobody would give a fuck. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. He became a star. He became a star through the comedy. That's what my whole point
I
was.
thought you said the special. He got a.
I said
because he
him
was a
doing
star.
these things.
That's not what you
These
said in the
things.
beginning.
All right, bro. You can look.
you
I'm not even
said-
gonna argue. We can
you
rewind
literally-
it.
You
I'm
literally
not even gonna
said
argue.
he got a special
I'm not
because he
gonna
was
argue.
a star.
He got a special because he was a star from these, right?
That's what I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
None of those made.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say he was a movie star. I said he was a star.
He was not a star.
Paul, everybody and their mama knew who he was from the 40-year-old version. Everybody.
40-year-old version for 30 seconds.
It was the fucking funniest part of the movie.
Bro, you sound crazy.
Paul, bro, you sound
know,
crazy.
this is the thing.
You don't understand what this shit is, bro. You don't,
This is
bro.
what I'm telling you. You be working in bubbles, and
You're
and you
fucking
don't be
crazy,
thinking about
bro.
the wider picture.
Paul, bro,
No,
you think you see the landscape on this vast shit,
Bro,
and you're not really seeing
nigga,
shit.
you be talking about a bubble you be in. Kevin Hart was
It's not a
Kevin
bubble,
Hart
nigga.
was not a star. And people said the funny nigga from that one scene. Everybody didn't know his star
And
means
then what
household
happened?
name.
All right, so look, let me ask you this. When Cat Williams did Friday, what happened?
When he was not a star yet.
He wasn't a
No.
star. So when he did the pimping shit and that transition into having the special, the biggest special of the year, that wasn't
Then he
star.
became a star then.
Paul, you finna make me fucking lose my mind. Cat Williams gained stardom from Friday. He carried that and parlayed it into his special and became a megastar. You are fucking annoying. That is
I don't think
annoying.
so.
You know what the fuck
Kevin,
I'm saying.
You're saying what?
That shit makes what you're saying doesn't even make sense.
Kevin Hart
If
did
what you're
not
saying makes
become a
sense, then he
star
would have got
from
the special
40-year-old
before the
version.
movies. Paul, if what you're saying was right, then the niggas would have got them. They would have had the specials before these roles. This showed that they had drawing. That was enough. Everybody saw him in the 40-year-old version. Everybody knew about Soul Plane. Either it was shitty or black people liked it. No matter what, you heard about fucking Soul Plane because Snoop Dogg was in it and other stars were in it. People heard
see,
of
this
Soul
is the thing.
Plane.
You keep talking about the growth that you have to become a star. Like so,
bruh.
you talking about their path to
The movies
stardom,
helped.
but
The
but
movies
they're
brought
not,
him
but
to
they're
that.
Not, you're talking about the path. They're still on their path. They had not reached stardom yet. Cat Williams was not a star after Friday After Next. He was famous. He was popular
He
amongst
crazy.
black people. Once he was not a star. See, this is the thing. You keep working in these small niches and you small bunch.
It's
like,
not niche.
but
It's
I'm
not
saying,
niche.
Like, when you only for a certain population that is a niche.
Well, no, technically
You're not-
it is
that's what
niche
I'm
because it's a
saying.
black movie. It's
Exactly.
Friday.
And
It's
you
niche.
gotta- you keep-
Technically.
You also are underestimating the fact that black people right now, and this is the biggest population we had in this country, is only 15% of the population. So I don't
That's
give
true.
a fuck about just black people. Like you, that's not making you a star. We're talking about.
See, all right, so look, when you do this, when you get to doing all this shit and trying to break shit down like this, you comparing this nigga to like being fucking Sinatra.
But
Well,
I'm
I am
saying-
telling. Listen,
I'm
hold
saying
on.
when you-
I'll let
but
you
no,
rock.
I'm saying-
I'll
no,
let you
hold-
rock. Hold on,
okay,
bro.
go ahead,
Hold on.
go
I'll
ahead.
let you rock. When Kevin Hart parlays these movie roles, that stardom that he's gaining from the movie roles, he parlays that into a special. That is what that is. You can be like, yo, this nigga's not no megastar. Yo, that's not no star.
You keep
You can
saying-
say whatever you
but-
want. When Cat Williams did the Friday movies, for a lot of niggas, he became a household name. And that was enough name recognition for him to parlay that into a special, which then launches him into another level of stardom. You can be a celebrity and not be an A-list celebrity. You could be a star and not be at the highest
I don't
peak,
consider
nigga.
that.
It don't have. Well, that's where you're wrong.
that's
You're
just our
wrong.
different definition. 'Cause
You literally are wrong in that, nigga, if you think
being a
that.
celebrity don't make you a star. Because
Bro, you can be a star and not be the
you're
biggest
talking
star.
about people who've actually became stars.
Bro, you can be a star and not be the
Cat
biggest
Williams
star.
wasn't a star after Friday After Next, but he became a star.
Is Leonardo Dicaprio a star the same way Kevin Hart is?
Yeah.
No.
How not?
No, the fuck they
You
not.
saying Kevin Hart is not as big as Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
How
Yes.
the fucking Kevin Hart in every big movie right now?
Kevin Hart does small, shitty movies on Netflix.
Those movies are not small. They have $100 million budgets. What are you
Some more.
I'm not doing this. You just say you don't know how to do this, bro. I'm not doing it. Yo, if you go compare Leonardo DiCaprio and what he does, you film-wise, to what Kevin Hart is dropping on Netflix.
So that's what I'm saying. Stop. Listen,
You crazy,
no,
yo.
that's why I tell you just exposing that
crazy,
you don't
yo.
know how the world works. When you're talking about stardom, we're talking about how much money you print. That's the only thing that matters when it comes to stardom.
So who you think make more money? Who makes more money?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart draws more money than Leonardo DiCaprio. You think that? You think that? For real?
Nigga.
We can Google that, nigga. Let's Google it. I don't even want to argue about
Nigga,
that.
do you
I'm
not-
not gonna argue about
do
that.
you not-
I'll Google that and show you.
Do you
wrong.
not know The Rock is the
That's
biggest?
cool.
Do you not know The Rock is the biggest?
And that's why he gotta be in the fucking movie with The Rock. Leonardo DiCaprio is the leading man.
Do you
by
not-
himself.
Nigga,
By
do you
himself.
not know how much?
Bro, all right, bro.
Do you not know
The movie they just fuck this, yo. Hey, yo, bam off. Hold on, hey, yo, we finna bam off. We finna bam it off. Bam it off, fuck it. Fuck it. Nah, fuck it.
Nigga, you
bam it off, bro.
You talking about because I just
bam it off, man.
Because I just proved you wrong. Hey, put your
let's bam it off, bro. Nah, let's bam it off. Yo, this is the GreenBox Podcast, episode 10.